gangster, so watch how you treat me. Yeah, I'm the shit, bitch, 100% feces. Calling the police is the only way you peep me. Rapping for the streets, baby, cause the streets need me. Never turn my back, baby, cause the streets feed me. Been holding it down in the streets since I was a BG. Stunned ass niggas out here can't see me. I speak my mind like the late great Pimp. I got to get the dough for show flow like Bun B. I'm good with the chopper like a terrorist from overseas. Hood triple folk, southeast side of the triple D. Greedy Grove, nigga, and take a ride with me. But don't get in this car if you ain't down to die with me. I surround myself for real. Stay
Kimbo greedy, bitch. But see, the game been good to me. That's why they call me the 444 OG.
Oak Hollow, Woodland City, BFG, them young niggas, all that's my second. I seen all them grow up. I've been over there since 2003.
From TYC to TDC, the real gangsters, they know me. I'm just repping this shit like the niggas that came before me. See, me and my nigga Corleone, we two of a kind. We been repping this grove since Stevie Wonder went blind. See, I'm a greedy grove nigga. It's in my DNA to grind. See, I'll take a whole...
Man, I have a little fun first. Let me get the particulars out the way right quick, man, before we get into this thing. But you know what I say I want to do first? I said my interview that I did over a year ago about this situation. I said, you know what, bro, you need to play your shit, react to your... I told I got a lot of shit from a lot of different situations that happened a while ago, but I didn't know about YouTube, right? I was doing all my shit, leaving it at where I was shooting it at here. I was letting them have the content. I was just in there shooting, doing the videos and leaving up out of there. I wasn't sending it nowhere except for my Facebook page.
Yeah, but you got his story. You got historical stuff.
Thank you. So this the funny part. I didn't tell you, I don't think I told you about this. Okay. It's this dude, he out of Dallas. He was cool with Pimp now. He got a song with him and shit. I don't know what the nigga deal is. I ain't gonna say no names right now, but when I was supposed to do the interview with a certain little old show, and they called me like basically saying shit, somebody done told them, don't fuck with me. And I was like, damn, what kind of shit is this? What type of people doing stuff like that? So when I found out who it was, it tripped me out, but I got all the proof in the world. But before we get to Juicy J, I want to play my video from a minute ago, and I want you to compare my story with a Juicy J story. Well, you and whoever.
I'm listening.
Tap in.
And I'm like, like that, but
okay,
you know, even like when we had people coming in, we had Daz, Too Short.
Oh, now I gotta turn it up.
Q, Snoop. I mean, we on anybody that came in the studio before they would get on the mic. Yeah, we had to handle their business first.
Right,
I had to make them sign their paperwork on, you know, on what we doing. How I mean, just like how we talking about it. That's how we write it up.
Right,
you know,
right.
You know, so the difference between Kimbo and the other artists that was going on was I remember my mama used to always say, like, you know, if you meet a girl and the girl already got...
And let me explain. This was my manager. He's still my manager though, but this is the reason why I was able to even get in the circle I was in to be able to mess with the niggas I was messing with. I ain't gonna sit here and lie like I had put so much rap work in or nothing. But nah, niggas fucked with me though, because they seen what was up with me.
Got something
right
happening. That's the one you need to get with.
Right.
You meet a girl and she stop everything she got going on just for you. You let her make it.
She trying to use your motherfucking ass.
So like all the other artists was just waiting on my move, you know, whatever move I was gonna make.
Right.
But he was already moving, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well, shit, if he already moving, let's put some hustle behind it. And so shit, we
Then we got just to speak on it. Then we ran into some. It's funny because the cat that I was recording with before I got with him, blood. So we decided to do something different. And next thing I know, we in studios. They coming through looking crazy. I'm like, damn, but we weren't getting nowhere. Like, but it's all love, you know. They no disrespect, no, because I ain't never signed no paperwork, you know. Hold on, let me get to good people though. Like, and he come in the door with my vision. Like, we can fuck with these people. Not, we gonna steal their audience. Like, we gonna steal their audience, kind of like I'm doing now, man. Like we have some good shit. You know, if we're gonna wait to talk about the Pimp C story, or what? You want to go ahead and get to it? See, it's a lot of it I missed, so I'm gonna start where I can get because I left. Yeah, there's a lot I missed, so I'm gonna tell my story because I feel like this shit needs to be told, man. Like a lot of times, you know, first I'm gonna say respect to the man, you know, because I'm too much of a real nigga to disrespect the dead though, but not to pat myself on the back or toot my horn, but I feel like it's sometimes you have niggas that's not famous yet. And if they get on a track with a nigga that's already famous and you outshine that nigga or you do just as good, oh man, it'd be some hate versus a nigga could have been your best friend before y'all started the song. And then when all of a sudden the song's over, nigga looking at you crazy and saying slick shit. And I'm like, that's kind of what the situation was. You know, I thought we was buddies, but all I know is, goddamn, I mean, we did a song. Whoever his representation was, he went in the booth. I went in the booth after him, said what I had to say. And the nigga with him told him, damn, Pimp, you need to go back in there again, man. They youngster on your ass. And after that, man, it got kind of weird. Even after this, we went to Atlanta to go do some more music with the man. When I show up, the nigga make a statement about, hey, we want to talk about his back door was broke in. Somebody had kicked his back door in. So the nigga turn around, look at me and say something like, yeah, if a nigga come try to do something to me, I know how to find him. Hey man, that conversation ain't even for me and you. That shit was crazy, man.
He was like,
now pay attention to all this shit because DJ Paul, Bun B, all us was there that night. This night I'm talking about, all us had to walk through the motherfucking ice to try to get to the nigga house. People sliding and falling. Nigga Bun B fell down and bust his face. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Okay. Dominique Wilkins and Keith Sweat.
Yeah, so nice, like, beautiful neighborhood.
It's like you're not even in a situation where somebody can even get to your house to kick your back door. Yeah. Right. But it was like by the second time we got there, he knew everything about Kimbo. He knew everything about it.
Y'all hear that?
Oh man, yeah. You be fooling around with such and such. You be doing such. Like we at the man's house, so we show him.
Now let me go back. Sweet baby, I heard that nigga say the second time we got to Pimp C house, that nigga knew everything about me. So he had to been talking to somebody from Dallas.
You be fooling around with such and such. You be doing such. Like we at the man's house.
Hold on.
But it was like by the second time we got there, he knew everything about Kimbo. He knew everything about it. Oh man, yeah. You be fooling around with such and such. You be doing such. Like we at the man's house, so we show him respect, to the man's house.
Right.
3-6 was there at the time.
See, but you didn't know when I said I was home and he took me upstairs to get something to eat. Yeah. The nigga tell me, hey man, them niggas ain't gonna do nothing, man. Like everybody that we went around tried to steal me from this nigga. Yeah. Like, hey, bro. Nah, the nigga was like, hey, no, I never lie on the dead, man. You know, Bun B, goddamn me, Bun B can vouch for this shit because he was there too. Yeah. He was like, hey, man, them niggas, they don't really know what they doing, man. They got no paper, but man, you need to fuck with me because I'm already moving and grooving. But I know your jive situation. Yeah. Like I'm not blind to shit. You thinking I'm blind because I'm just putting on this dope boy image for y'all. But nigga, I'm actually a smart nigga though. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I fuck with you, bro. But I'm going out the same way I came in. Like I'm not turning my back on motherfucker who making me trying to help me get to where I'm going because nigga, you don't know what me and this man have talked about. He probably thinking I was just some nigga that you just met and popped up, but he ain't know him. See, so that made me look at fam a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like I could understand the part about the music because I know rap niggas got egos. And then I did fuck up when we was talking about his neighborhood, and I was telling him I know a nigga from his neighborhood that I was locked up with, and I was like, you know what, bro? It was about 5 or 6 niggas from Port Arthur locked up with me for a sexual assault on the same girl. I was like, who in the fuck is this Keisha?
Right.
I think either Keisha was the nigga cousin or. Now pay attention. That's something I said I think the nigga had a problem with. One of the niggas was, I didn't mean no harm, man. I'm talking like I talked to the nigga when I was in Cali with Daz now. Nigga, I'm talking like I talked to them niggas like, damn, this Texas nigga don't give a fuck. Right. That's how I'm talking to the nigga, but I don't mean no harm. But this is what I think a lot of time what happen with a lot of artists, my nigga, who they might be street or semi. I think when they get around niggas who really that, they don't want you to win because they don't want the world to get a whiff of your shit. Yeah. Like, hold on, man. Like, it's crazy though, because nigga, it was one of my favorite artists. Like, it happened to me a couple times, niggas who I looked up to, then I got around, I was like, man, these niggas fugazi and I'm motherfucker. Like, not him. I'm saying he wasn't fugazi on that part. I just like that nigga had a temper tantrum problem. Like, and I'm pretty sure the whole industry know that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what it was is that it's kind of like, if you want to look at Kanye epidemic right now, Pimp was an only child. Right. Father. So like the time when he got into it with Master P, he dissed us on the song.
So a lot of people try to sleep over that shit. That nigga say he dissed us on the song and he dissed Master P on that song. A lot of people know the song. And he was talking about when he dissed Master P and Master P beat him up and all that shit. But he said something about some niggas from Dallas on that song. Didn't nobody never ask who the niggas from Dallas Pimp C was talking about. And I'm saying all this because we got a nigga in Dallas saying I'm lying about all this. So let's go.
Like the time when he got into it with Master P, he dissed us on the song and dissed Master P on the song at the same time. And
I heard that shit talking about he came to Dallas and some niggas tried to test him. Ain't nobody never asked who the Dallas niggas he was talking about though. So, we ain't just gonna talk about how far the testing went, but you know, shit, it was different. It was different.
I mean, and then during this time, this was when like they got the Super Bowls for to be in Atlanta this year, but back then this was when Ray Lewis had supposedly, killed the dude. Brad hit old girl in the face. We was at the party where they was at. So like the city had shut down because it was an ice storm. Right. And I'm saying all that to say, we got stuck at Pimp house with 3-6.
This is Mafia.
So we all in the house,
Pooh Black. Haven't you heard me say this a bunch of times? That we were stuck at the house with 3-6 Mafia, right? So this was funny, Pooh Black. You seen the post. The nigga say, nah, I'm good on interviewing that nigga. How you don't want to interview the nigga who was at the studio with him and DJ Paul and them when they wrote Sipping on Some Scissor? How you don't want to interview the nigga who was at at Pimp C house when they wrote Looking for Some Chewing, looking for the chewing. The boys acting bad and they looking for the chewing. How you don't want to interview the nigga who said, I came to Dallas and some niggas tried to test me. I know you strapped. How we gonna look over there, Pooh Black? I'm starting to think Trig was right when he said, Bo, do you think you blackballed or something around this bitch? He might be right. But you know what?
Kimbo, hey, check this out. Before you get it going, I talked to somebody today, and nigga tell me that the nigga, the can we say his name on her, huh?
I ain't tripping. We're gonna give him, we're gonna make him up a name. Okay, watch this. The guy's his age, just the name they told me they got for him. News you can't use.
Okay, yeah, because
that's what we're gonna call that nigga. News you can't use.
Okay, well check this out. Nigga tell me that they was chopping up about some shit with UGK, and nigga tried to bring it to his channel, and the nigga knocked the nigga and told him, nah, he don't want to hear it because it ain't it's not authentic. Like it's not authentic for his channel. My nigga told me that today. Nigga, I was cutting the nigga her, nigga. Nigga told me I ran the story down to the nigga. Nigga said, bro, that nigga ain't never did nothing for Dallas, bro. If anything, that nigga nut rolled, that nigga dick ride. He said that nigga right there is the biggest motherfucking hate in the game, bro. He said that nigga right there ain't never been a nigga that really wanted to see niggas in Dallas go hard.
Bro, just watch this. But see, to help nobody. That's facts, bro. But see, that's what I want to bring to the forefront, and that's forefront. That's why everything that Bone, shout out to my nigga Bone side, everything Bone was talking about coincide, because I don't know if Bone even ran into him or not, but if he did, he know a bunch of niggas was like that, bro. We had a bunch of fucked up gatekeepers and shit, and I'm gonna talk about all that shit, Pooh Black. I'm talking about niggas used to do shit like, well, watch this. Nigga, I'm at the Spot Club on the stage with Gangsta Boo. Nigga, when she came down here, so how you gonna act like I'm not in the mix like that, nigga? Boo done pulled me up there because she already know me. I'm like, so niggas, I hate for a nigga to act like, I guess because I'm laid back and I don't do all that capping and shit like niggas do. They'll try to wear that shit like a badge. So, nigga, I'm sitting back letting the stories kind of tell themselves. So I think these niggas take advantage of that shit, bro, and be like, you know what? Shit, that nigga ain't saying nothing. I'm finna go and jump out there, shit. And it was so weird about it. You know, I'm a real nigga. I don't give a fuck about being Pimp C homeboy, a friend, hype man, a bag boy, driver, none of that shit. All I was saying was, hey, man, I done a song with the dude. And it's funny how DJ Paul came into the shit. And nigga, I was there that night with them, woo to woo. Hey, I hit the nigga up and told him, hey, man, I got a story to tell too, bro. I know you know I was there. I know you know I was supposed to, you know, what I not supposed to. I did go to, I went to the studio, then I went to Pimp house. Nigga, this crazy. The song, he wrote the song, but nigga, we still were dealing with this nigga because we didn't know nothing about it. Pooh Black, we still doing money. We still at the nigga house. The nigga just told y'all there was a snowstorm. We got snowed in at the nigga house and couldn't leave for, man, 2-3 days. So it looked like that shit hurt one of these niggas' pussy, Pooh Black.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Was he there anytime at least
hell
2 or 3 stories was going on?
Man, come on, man. You know that man wasn't nowhere around.
Well, come on. That let a nigga know he's a certified ass hater. Nigga, he just want somebody to hear his story.
But the funny part, like, nigga, why? But like block everybody else. In other words, you know how you just said a selfish nigga and a hater, they get on. They ain't trying to turn nobody else on. They want to be the only nigga on the stage. They want to be the one. They want everybody to talk about them and treat them like they the shit, but they don't want nobody else to do it, bro. And that's weird, bro. Like, that's crazy. But then nigga get up and act like they for the city so much. Man, show us. I'm waiting for the world to see or to find out how nigga be backbiting. I want the world to see how the nigga did me. And they know I ain't did nothing to the nigga. They know I ain't that kind of nigga. I ain't even no rap nigga like that.
My partner said, Pooh Black, give me three. He said 5. He said, nigga, give me 3 niggas who that nigga done put on and still relevant right now in Dallas.
But watch this. Watch this. How can you put somebody on? See, I don't want to be too messy on Pimp, but watch this though. I bet he can tell you this is motherfucking truth. Nigga, after Pimp gave him that song and he didn't do nothing really, wasn't out hustling and doing like he was supposed to do, nigga, after a little while after that, nigga, Pimp told that nigga, hey, man, I got to cut you loose. You got to go find your own way, bro. Like, you just hanging around like you two, nigga, you 7-8 years older than me. That's the crazy part. That nigga older than that guy, man. So I was like, I'm thinking the shit had been, it's old, Trig. I'm thinking it's water under the bridge, nigga. I'm home. I didn't get to holler at Pimp before he died, but I know him and my partner and them, they laced everything up. Everybody was good. So I figured, man, it's only right that me and the other guy sit down and talk. But shit, I hit the nigga up. He played like everything was all right. He didn't say nothing fly. As you see, everybody was at this video shoot together. Nigga didn't say nothing fly. So I'm thinking, you know, when the time is right, we're going to sit down and talk like some men. That'll be a damn good interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, we give out a side of the story, but I guess a nigga feel like, nah, because that'll be helping Kimbo. Because why would you be telling people not to interview me? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me ask you a question. So do you feel like when these niggas do 3 or 4 verses out of 70 songs with niggas, do you feel like them niggas think they own? Because I done heard you say many stories. I done heard you say many stories how you done hooked up and fucked with niggas and did shit. But not one time you rode them niggas coattail though. Nigga, you done been around the best niggas in the world and gave genuine stories. But I ain't never heard you say no shit. Yeah, man, and my partner, man, but say, bro, don't say nothing about him. As my partner, bro, just chill. Yeah, these niggas these niggas do 2 or 3 verses out of 80 motherfucking songs and feel like that they the shit now. Fam, on the cool, what I want to know is what royalties are you getting for this?
If I just wasn't, watch this, if I wasn't just no cool nigga, I'd be saying a whole lot of like, hey man, let's be real. I understand how you got the beat. Cause the nigga tried to say something about the beat like it was his studio time. Nigga, Pimp C had been here for a week before he told you he was here. So you tripping. That was a beat that nigga didn't want to buy. We didn't say the beat wasn't jamming. Nigga, Pimp already had the beat prepared. Nigga, we wanted something from scratch if you finna pay you $24,000, $25,000 a motherfucking beat, bro. That's all it was. It wasn't no disrespect, wasn't no problem. And for some reason, after Pimp gone, nigga, Pimp was coming up here hollering at the same niggas, done business. Man, this man had been in the room when a nigga came and picked up some money. This nigga paid Pimp 10, and Pimp called my partner to come get a 10 he owed him, and everything was good. So I'm like, bro, you seeing it ain't no problem. Then like this new shit with the, hold on, I put this in the thing before I'm jumping the gun right quick. I'm gonna play this shit though, but that shit with Buddy, they done put on there talking about this the nigga supposed to kill Pimp, Buddy, all that shit, bro. Man, if you was paying attention to the stories at first, nigga, it was some niggas out of Dallas was on Pimp, putting hits on, doing all this shit. Now all of a sudden, I guess because these people supposed to be dead, now they saying it's it. I ain't gonna say it is or it ain't, but let me hit this a little bit of this power right quick. Oh, I forgot I can't show the I'm tripping.
Pow.
DJ Powell, nigga from 666 Mafia.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Palmer.
I need to do this. I need to put.
Hey, Pooh.
Hold on, I need to put something over this shit.
Pooh, back, what it do?
Nothing much. I'm at Kimbo's podcast.
Hold on, man. Let me find this shit.
You got the grown man talking fiction.
Okay, I don't want to. I'm gonna play this shit, but I ain't want to put it on there because I don't want Vlad to kill me. Okay, you heard? Yeah, I heard that.
I got to hang out with Pimp C like a week before he died. I met.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard that? Okay.
Him. Yeah. I hung out with him in the studio for a couple hours. And he wanted to be fresh on camera. Was that Pimp C?
Okay, watch this, y'all. Listen.
Other rappers that I cannot say on camera. I'll tell you after.
Oh my God, man. That was like my brother. You know, Pimp C was at my house, you know, down the street from you, the day before he died.
Oh wow. Yeah, because he was in LA.
Yeah,
it was in LA when
he came to LA for me. We did. He came. I'm gonna tell you the whole story. When I first moved to LA in 2006, but it was close to him getting out, I think. And
if y'all pay attention, I ain't gonna say this man lying about the Pimp C part, because the niggas say they used to sit up and get high all night long, and he gonna start deflecting, bro. Watch, I'm gonna stop. Deflecting, talking about
I produced a single for him, the Players Anthem. It was originally on it, but we was fresh out the Oscar, so Sony was tripping out giving them single rights for us, but we was on the album version. So they used Outkast for the single version. I know it was their first #1 song, and they was returning the favor for me. Now let me know, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I want to put you on this new 3 6 Mafia album we was making. It was the last 3 6 Mafia album we made. The last, we had just recorded that song. We redid it.
Yeah, I'm just stopping it, man. I don't want Vlad to kill me, but watch this, man. Like, and Pimp C, Pooh Black and Strawberry. I know y'all seen the other video from the dude News You Can't Use, and what they said about how it happened, about how people went to the room and all this shit. So compare that to this.
Full of Stones, what we call Riding on the Chrome. And
point?
He took the garbage out for my son. He took the
okay, right up in her.
And then he spent the night over my house. We stayed up till the next morning, and he took the garbage out for my son. My son, he's like, little man, sit down and finish eating your breakfast. I do all this shit. Because my son knew he had to take the garbage to the street every day. And we had a gate around the house, so he had to, open the gate and take it out there and close the gate.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell this got to do with anything, but I'm going to go again.
Yeah, that was his job every morning. And Pimp C did that for him. We hung out to about 11 o'clock. And then I got my guy to drive Pimp C in my car. I was like, man, I'm fucking about to pass out, man. And Pimp C was staying away in Hollywood. So
at the Mondrian Hotel.
My guy drove Pimp C in my car to his hotel, and then he came back. And he was like, Pimp C left this CD in your car. I was like, what is this? And it was like some unreleased songs. It was this dude named 17 that he was producing. This shit was hard as fuck. And I was trying to call him all that day so I could tell him I was gonna bring the CD by there, but I didn't get in touch with him. I couldn't get in touch with him. So next day, I know we had the same manager at the time. I was trying out this manager.
Rick Martin?
Rick. Yeah.
Okay, so now watch this, Pooh Black. What the manager, Rick. Now why keep this nigga in mind, man.
That's who introduced me to Pimp C.
Yeah, I was trying out Rick. We wasn't with Rick long. It was Rick and another guy we was with. And Rick called me like Sunday night or something. Pimp was over my house Friday night, Saturday morning. He called me like Sunday night or Monday morning or something. He's like, I got something to tell you. And I was like, what? And he's like, let me make sure it's true. And I'm going to call you back. I'm finna go to Pimp's hotel, but something happened. And I'm like, what happened? He like, they wouldn't tell me on the phone. They said it.
So watch this, y'all. That means so when Pimp left from his house that morning, did he go to sleep? Shit, did he get any kind of sleep? Because you saying that night, or you think the next night, he not sure, which I think it was that same night or that same day, you get a call saying something happened to Pimp. So they go over there, Pooh Black.
They tell me in person, see security when I get there. And he went in there and saw Pimp C body. Pimp C was still in there. He said Pimp C was like he was laying down like he was praying.
So y'all help me out. If this wasn't the exact same time, like that night, right? Like Pimp C just found him. If the people worked there found him at nighttime, that's weird in the motherfucker. But if the people found him in the daytime, like y'all didn't call no coroner, wasn't nobody worried about getting a dead body out the hotel and nothing, because this dude saying that when the manager got there, the Rick dude, he was already there. So he had already been in the room with Pimp and all this shit, right? Now, all of a sudden, you outside the room, you didn't come in though, DJ Paul, you stayed outside the room, and you say y'all talking about he was down on his knees like he was praying, however it went, whatever in the room. But now when I listen to I know y'all heard the other interview when the dude say, when he got there, he packed the bags and all this shit, and he say wherever he was at, he flew to Hollywood where Pimp was at.
Hey,
you
gotta go back. Damn. You can't go back to his shit and play his shit. Or I'm gonna have to go check it out myself.
Yeah, you might check it out, because I don't think the nigga might try to get me. We already see him fuck with me.
Okay, because I gotta go back and match that. Now you got me on that part right there. So
okay, so watch this. So this what old boy said on there. You remember this? He said he got there, the candles had been burnt down, and yeah, they say he had sleep apnea. Yes, they do have candles for sleep apnea, so that all that makes sense to me. But he said the candles had been burnt down, so had nobody cleaned up them candles or none of that. So I don't know what type of flight he took. He must have took the goddamn Jerry James plane or goddamn Donald Trump, Air Force One or something, and got there. But I'm gonna tell you something about that motherfucker. That interview fucked me up. Watch this. That nigga say, remember that if you peep Pooh Black, they tried to slick side chunk it on Pimp C wife. They put a little pressure on her and Bun B. Did you peep that shit when a nigga say it was 2 people that own UGK? One of them dead. If one of them dead and old boy is Bun B homeboy, like they was trying to take over UGK. I'm like, what the fuck about it? So, bro, you done had Bun on your show. Now you finna do Bun like this? Like, but ain't no, that's a mess ass, girl ass. They ain't no loyalty type ass shit. And then we could have talked about some of this shit off air, man, because this is real, real heavy. Let's make sure it ain't no, it's legit first. Because watch this, bro. You remember this part? I know both of y'all heard it. When they say they flew to Hollywood. I'm not going to say where they came from, but I think it was Houston. I ain't saying I'm 100% for sure, but they came from somewhere far. Am I right or wrong, Poublé?
Right.
They flew to Hollywood. So he say when they got there, since the girl had left the Bentley and the fire parked illegally, he told him to go move the car. But he didn't go.
Who told who to go move the car?
The dude, man, fuck it. I'm finna play this shit. Fuck it. The dude, Pimp, say the cousin say Pimp told him to move the car. Go. You say you got the extra key to the Bentley, bro. You remember that part, or did you watch that part?
No, I didn't exactly see that part. I think I had cut it out right there. I think I had cut out before that.
Okay, dude say he had the keys to the Bentley, the extra keys. He say Pimp told me to go move the shit, right? So he say, but before he could get there and move it, the wife then jumped on another plane and flew all the way back, and she got the car. So my thing is, where was you at and why you couldn't move the car? Like, what? Hold on. The motherfucker was able to get another flight and do all this. That shit fuck Poublé. I don't know.
That nigga must have had a.
And when he got there, so this is after Juicy J and all them that went through the shit, right? The other dude say he get there and the candles was still in there, Pimp C clothes was still in there, and he pulled back the sheets and seen blood on the sheets. I'm like, ain't nobody cleaned none of this shit up or nothing.
Didn't I tell you that? How long did it take them niggas to call a law? Some things that you never shake.
I don't know, bro. That shit is weird.
You know what? I went on this autopsy. What time did the law? The biggest question is, what time did the laws come to that room? That'll tell a lot.
Yeah.
So later on, I tell Shanara, hey, he about to miss his flight, and he got PO today. He never missed PO. Something like this. And she lost signal with him. So she called back, and that's when they said, you need to get out of here. They didn't tell y'all what, or they said just come. They didn't tell us what, we assumed, but this is what's crazy. Somebody called another guy from our team. Somebody else called Mike Mo. It's like, man, I heard your boy dead. But we hadn't got the official word.
But watch this though. Y'all don't need no official word from no, because the 666 Mafia nigga already knew. The manager already knew. So that's where the word coming from. Don't that make sense, Poublé?
A lot of sense.
How would they know? Exactly.
From the motor, but so I'm listening to this shit.
Yes, that they had to connect with. I think, and this is something you can probably ask Mud too, because I think he got another call too. Before the official word. Before the official.
Okay.
And I texted him that. I talked to him. He had just left 3-6 Mafia House.
Yeah,
he had
okay.
a DJ program or something on the computer. Yeah. He's like, hey, I'm about to step on their necks with this. And that's all we talked about. He was in good spirits. He was having fun. Yes. And so when I'll probably have to send you this picture too. C used to always get on me about burning candles and not putting them out while I go to sleep. And for that.
Okay, we got that part, but wait.
Because he always, and I gotta say it because that's how I feel. I always thought it was something suspicious from day one. I never told C I had to work, so apparently his wife told him, okay, rewind. Mama was like, I thought you.
So hold on, Poublé. You mean to tell me my close cousin that I rock with like this. We fuck with each other so close. You mean to tell me that his wife gonna be able to tell him something I can't reach out and tell him myself? Like I don't have to work. I'm going with y'all, whatever. So bro, this shit it lost me a little bit. But hold on.
Stop me from going.
You say so the wife stopped him from going.
What happened? I would have been out there. Second thing, what was odd to me, he wanted a car service to drop him to the airport, drop him and her to the airport. So she wanted to drive the Bentley, leave it at the airport. Big argument was, who want to leave a Bentley at the airport? Yeah. Yes. Not only was it parked at the airport, it was parked in a tow zone illegally. He called me. He's like, Ed. He said a few choice words about it. I left my Bentley parked in the tow zone, and you got the extra key. Go move the car. Instead of me moving the car, she flew back to move the car, which left him alone.
Yeah.
But it was blood all over
for a long time. See, I didn't know. I found that.
Hear this shit, and then
it does seem quite suspicious stuff.
So now
they see you.
They chunking on her.
Allegedly, y'all. I'm just yeah. Because you and I have that is wild. And you know, last time I saw Bird, I told you this. I'm not sure the total amount. He said that on the phone. He gave like $100K. Put $1 million. Yes. So that's motive there. Because I mean, look, if common sense, if you
I think Sweet Babe in the chat, I think she let up.
Yes.
I think she in the
One
chat.
person dead. Yes. Is your no. He didn't say he owned UGK Records. Oh, he owned UGK. Yes, that's what he said.
Okay, let me get out this shit.
Thank you.
Okay, watch this, y'all.
That nigga lying.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure I'm by myself. But watch this. I'm like, damn, it wouldn't be smart for you to say that you think the wife had something to do with something, because it seemed like you didn't go get the Bentley. She came back and got the Bentley. When y'all got the call about Pimp, you was right there with her. So shit, nigga, did the wife come back to hang with you?
Yeah, it's some. You know what? And the crazy part about this shit though, it's too much goddamn calling, and it's a body in her, and the laws ain't been called for one.
Bro, I don't know how long I would like to know that. I might need to look it up while we talking, bro. Like what time they found it, because I know sometimes when it's your people, bro, you kind of like try not to go in too much. You let other people do it. But some of this shit is public record, man. Ain't nobody trying to, diss nobody or disrespect nobody. I'm just saying the shit I'm hearing don't sound right the same way motherfucker lied on me. Now I'm starting to see this shit must be a pattern. For real. You got me want to look this shit up, dude.
Hey,
then he was found by the people. He was found by the people that wanted to.
Right, so they gonna dial 911.
Clean up, bro.
They gonna call the ambulance, and if he ain't been sick, that's gonna be suspicious.
Watch this.
And I know somebody put something in his drink, and he started throwing up blood.
The reason that the manager was, look, I know for a fact. Yeah, see, I heard that. Watch this though, but I know the reason that somebody had already knew before they got the official word is because, not trying to be funny, but y'all not the first line of defense. The first line of defense is the wife and the motherfucker who booked the room for him. I guarantee the manager is the one who booked the room. That's why they contacted him. If he didn't book the room and they contacted him, now it's some fishy shit going on, bro. For real, that means some fishy shit going on. And the cold part about it, man, a nigga fuck with Pimp. Nigga had super love for Pimp, bro. So a nigga would like to know the truth. I don't need no nigga lying on nobody and put no shit on no people, but like I would like to know the truth, bro, for real.
And for one, he's a celebrity, and he wasn't sickly. So I guarantee you, Hollywood or wherever he was at, they did an autopsy. They talking about the autopsy ain't say that he had cyanide poison or he was poisoned. It ain't say none of that. They do a toxicology on you.
I don't know, man. I just know everything I've seen said that it was an accident or whatever. It was a little drink in him, but it wasn't enough to kill him. It was the sleep apnea or whatever.
They said the nigga he ain't even show no promethazine with codeine in his system. You a goddamn lie, cause Pimp was a syrup sipper.
This is what's funny to me. What would be wrong if we find out Pimp C had syrup in his system? Like, what is that gonna do? We done been through it with Screw, Big Mo.
Because he was on paper. He was still on paper.
He dead though. What the fuck? Some papers matter.
I'm dead. The fuck? That's why I'm saying nigga trying to sugarcoat shit.
Man, okay. Watch this. To be fair, because we is telling the story. Can I say this? If when in the video and y'all heard him say, because nigga didn't just say we straight up did an autopsy. He say, man, everybody was trying to rush and finagle and finesse some with the autopsy because they was worried about what they was gonna find. You wouldn't be worried about no motherfucking drink, man. Come on, Pooh Black. Y'all know what the fuck we were listening to, bro. You knew what they was talking about. They were listening. They thought they was gonna find in his system the same thing that Pimp Ken say he had on him when he got arrested at the mall when he pulled a gun on when he had the gun and got into it with the females. Come on, man. It's the same. So I guess that'll be like an embarrassing thing if they would have found some like another kind of drug in there other than drink. But I would like make that okay. One of y'all break this down to me. If I sipped drink and I died, what could y'all do to even get rid of that? What could y'all do? Like, how could y'all? How can we cover that up?
Did you hear him say, oh, yeah, because I picked up a box of drink, a case of drink. He could walk off into the pharmacy and get drink. Like, you know.
But that was, I'm going to be honest with you. I done played the doctor game before. You don't get no cases like that and then at the phone. You don't walk up there and get them.
No, you don't get no cases. But my cousin,
they don't get it. They don't get it from the doctor. They get them somewhere else to get that right.
Them niggas had many U-Hauls full of cases.
Yes, but they gonna get it from somewhere else because you got cameras and everything up in here. Can't nobody walk out no cameras with no whole damn case of drink. They don't prescribe you that much drink at one time. So I'm like, somebody had prescription. Yeah, he got prescriptions, but he ain't got prescription to walk in CVS and do that. But Cali,
but that's now. But back then it wasn't as strict.
No, it wasn't. It's like you can get a certain amount of shit every doctor visit, or they'll prescribe it to you. You ain't finna walk in no pharmacy with a prescription for a box of drink, 36 pints, or none of that shit, unless you got a pharmacy or something. Now, I ain't saying he ain't getting it, but I'm trying to tell people, nigga, he getting that shit off the hustle. The drink was plentiful. I'm telling y'all, the man died at the Madrian Hotel, man, the same hotel that I stay at every time I used to go down there. It's documented. If they look up my name at that bitch. So I know what's going on. We used to go down there and get that drink, that good drink. When they was playing in Texas, they was having that real deal down there, and they didn't stop shit for a long time. They still had that promethazine with codeine until the activist company actually shut down. That's the only time I was sipping drink and they had that activist. Go ahead.
Hold on. Check this out. So you mean to tell me all this goddamn conversation going on, we don't really know if he dead. They don't really know. They know that whatever's going on, blood on there, they don't know if they could have saved him or nothing. You mean to tell me all this goddamn conversation going on, all this motherfucking taking flights, gotta wait to the airport, you know, you gotta get to the airport, you know, you gotta wait till the plane fly off, they gotta do all this shit in the plane. You mean to tell me all this shit was going on with all these hours and nobody called the police They want to know about all this shit. Nigga, that shit was an inside job, my nigga. Cause if I go somewhere
And how's all these people? Wait. Watch this. Watch this. What if you couldn't go move the motherfucking me? You couldn't go move the Bentley because you was already on the flight on your way down there, or you was already
Who
down
had the
there.
secondary key? The wife?
You couldn't go do it because you wasn't nowhere around.
Hold on, the wife had the key, right?
Not the wife, the partner.
Okay, wait. So the partner had the secondary key.
The kinfolk had an extra. Okay, watch this. The kinfolk had an extra key. The same nigga up there talking, right? So listen to this. He said the nigga supposed to gave Pimp $100,000. Now the other guy said no, he gave Pimp $1 million. So okay, if you got the keys to the Bentley, you're always with him. This and that. Don't you realize you got motive? You said, I know he had it. I seen it. He got that money, man. He had it then. He had the money. So if he got $1 million and you his favorite cousin always around him and shit, what if you told her to tell him you had to work so you could stay and hit for the motherfucking money, man? What if y'all try to make sure Pimp didn't come back home? I'm just guessing, Pooh Black. What if he knew what his million was at or however much money it was supposed to be? I'm just guessing, man. Cause I'm like,
hey, bro,
his story sound kind of.
Who was a nigga from Mississippi?
I don't know that. They say he was with X Mob. They say he was in Bun B Group. That was something the nigga said on there. He say this nigga name is Buddy. He from Jackson, Mississippi. I know a bunch of people from Jackson. And when he said
that's the name they gave him though.
Now he said his real name on there, Larry something or some shit. I forgot. But it's on there. He said the nigga real name.
The man eventually said his name, yeah.
What if this man really didn't do that though? What if it's this just a story or assumption or something, and he jumped out there and put the man out there like that? I know he did or whatever, but if they from Jackson and you saying they was part of an organization you was part of, nigga, you ain't talking about number two of them. You talking about the People Nation or the Folk Nation, nigga. You talking about the Vice Lords or the GDs, my nigga.
Well, why nobody said nothing about this man being dead years ago?
I have no idea. They claim they had been. Wait, though, they said
and motherfuckers dead.
Wait, thank you. Well, it seemed like okay. Remember when my partner died? That's the whole reason I went on the interview on the Zeke nigga shit where he went on. He's talking about, man, yeah, the nigga from Dallas named Ron. He put a hit out on. They went talking about the nigga went to go meet with Jay Prince to get an okay to put a hit out on Pimp C. Well, if that ain't no made up ass square nigga ass shit, man. Like, what would a nigga go get permission from Jay Prince for? A nigga, if it's on, it's on. Give a fuck if it's Prince Abdul Jabbar. The fuck? Like that shit tripped me out. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let dude tell the story, but he ain't even knowing. Nigga, I went with the nigga when he went to go meet Jay Prince. Tree. That's the funny part about it. And Jay Prince.
Why was Jay Prince on him dead though?
Who Pimp C?
Yeah, why would Jay Prince want Pimp C dead?
Yeah, nah, for Jay Prince didn't want no Pimp C dead. Watch this.
Exactly.
The people who then you just heard, if I'm a motherfucking detective, motive. When y'all said something about that Bentley, I kept on saying, what's so special about the Bentley? Any nigga with $2,000-$3,000 can go pay down and get them a Bentley or 4-5 if his credit bad. I'm like, why they keep talking about this Bentley? Talking about he had the extra key to it. And then he said something about that $1 million. I was like, bingo, motive. Here we go. Here the fuck we go. Because this is my thinking. What if you didn't leave when they left, but you still was coming down there to be part of the festivities or something? Because it sounded like somebody was staying in homie room while he was gone with DJ Paul now. Am I right or wrong?
Right. So by him being who he is, they gonna try to say some bitches had something to do with it because how he camped out and did what he did. They gonna try to throw the bitches in it.
So I can only go off of what dude and them said when they said it was some dudes. I mean, another dude. What they said, another dude, and a couple of chicks or a couple of dudes, and whatever it was. He sounded like it was 3 or 4 people in the room with Pimp. So if this man said, "Watch me play a trick on Pimp," and he grabbed his motherfucking cup and poured something in that cup, and everybody in that room was okay with that, bro. Everybody in that room wanted Pimp dead, and you ain't finna tell me it's nowhere in motherfucking America where somebody get killed and there's 3, 4 motherfuckers in the room and in the story don't get told. I'm sorry, it's impossible. Bitch gonna go tell her mama, her baby daddy, her boyfriend, her beautician, something. The story would have got out, but let's say it's real like this, and a motherfucker believe it. Pooh Black. Well, fuck me up about this. If you knew this, what made you tell a lie on the Dallas nigga about like he was at Pimp C like that, and Jay Prince had to intervene, and you think these niggas probably the niggas that still had Jay Prince killed, that they had connections in California and all this shit. Audio, what's happening? So this is crazy, bro. Like, I'm trying to figure this shit out, but let me hit this shit one more time because I want y'all to stay on point with me with this Paul about everything I was saying. You know what? I ain't gonna even play that. I got something else for y'all. Watch this, Pooh.
Come on with it.
So my partner was just saying the last thing he said when he say it was while it was the Super Bowl, all that shit. Man, watch you finna hear this nigga say the same motherfucking thing, man. DJ Pop. So I said this shit years ago. And I was like, bro, you know what? I had never heard this to somebody on my video come in. They was like, bro, I know you ain't lying.
No,
you kind of saying the same shit that nigga was saying.
Even Dr. Dre said I don't smoke weed or cess.
This nigga talking about how Pimp C like the fact that they rap about drugs and they do them.
I know,
hold on.
It had, but them niggas. So if I don't do it, somebody will.
Okay.
Yeah.
We all lived that life back then.
Man.
Far.
I can name some nights where some motherfuckers supposed to be dead.
Oh, really?
But
listen to how high this man say they get.
Yeah.
Tell me, am I tripping?
Go all the way with it seems.
No, we went pretty far.
You went pretty far?
We went pretty far. I can name some nights where some motherfuckers supposed to be dead.
Oh, really?
But yeah, we went pretty far. One thing that should have killed us that we used to do a lot was getting high for like 3 or 4 days off cocaine at my house and can't go to sleep and start taking Tylenol PMs to go to sleep. And they're like,
just letting y'all know what kind of niggas these niggas is, man.
Y'all was doing that regularly.
Yeah, we was doing that.
Anything?
No, never.
We've seen these types of drugs song.
Yeah. That's the best song.
Just to be totally honest, like, you know, I mean,
yeah,
this nigga talking about the night I said. Now, what was the last thing my partner just said? It was the Super Bowl down there. It was ice on the ground. Now let's listen to this nigga.
1,000 or 99 guys. They had the Super Bowl.
Okay.
There was fucking snow all over the place, and we had a bad wreck. Well, we almost had a bad wreck on the.
Okay, man. I ain't gotta even keep on going with that shit, man. Because if y'all don't believe where I'm not y'all, but if motherfucker don't believe where I'm coming from, hey, man, fuck them in their ass. Because I know I ain't lying, bro. But it's crazy because what's the dude, DJ Snake, the one everybody be having mixtape songs and shit. Nigga, we was at Snake house. We was at Quint Black house. Quint Black was down there too, Pooh Black. So who else? Jeff. I don't know if you know Jeff, man. Let's shout out Jeff.
Yeah, I know Jeff. Yeah, I remember Jeff.
That's my proof. That's who picked us up from the airport.
White boy Jeff, right?
No, not white boy Jeff. The black Jeff, little short nigga, man. What that H-Town haircut like them Houston ball fade.
I gotta see a picture of him.
Talking about Southside Fade.
Yeah. But he had been doing this little he been doing his little music and shit. Or fucking with music. He was fucking with Shout Dog. He was the one really locked in with Shout. That's who put my boy Quinn Black down. So I'm tripping. I'm like, bro, if this nigga, he done had all these people on his show that could vouch for the story. So now I start thinking Pooh Black like, damn, this shit must be personal or something, man. For real. I'm like, what to make a nigga purpose? He act like me and Pimp C had a fight or something, or Pimp C told him I stole somebody's house, or like some bullshit to happen. Bro, the only thing I can feel it is Pooh Black, the nigga is feeling like, damn, I've been hanging with this nigga all this time trying to be the next best thing, come after him, be his little brother, whatever it may be, ride his coattail. Now this nigga think he finna just come in and jump in the mix like this, like a girl feel, bro. Like, hell no.
I think the nigga mad because he done had only stories he had was dick riding stories, and you had genuine, you had genuine